For our third installment on the second article, Truth, we believe in Jesus Christ, God's only Son, our Lord. Luther's explanation, we further ourselves along in this truth. The first truth we uncovered in the first installment was that Jesus had to be true God, true man. And we talked about, wow, how crazy that is. And yet it's true. We talked about the work of redemption, how Jesus had to fulfill three important roles: prophet, priest, and king. And what redeem means and ransom means, buying back. Today, we're going to take a look at, and for the next number of videos, the very price that had to be paid, the redemption price. Luther gets to that in his explanation when he says these words: "So he has redeemed me, a lost and condemned person, purchased and won me from all sins, from death, and from the power of the devil." And here's where he adds, "Not with gold or silver, but with his holy, precious blood, and with his innocent suffering and death." Of course, we talk about his suffering in the Apostles' Creed. So for today, in this opening video, for this third installment, we want to ask this. Think on these things. Jesus truly is everything. We even have a hymn, our priceless treasure. Jesus, our priceless treasure. He's worth far more than all the gold and silver in the world, than in a million worlds. Think of that. But how so? Well, in this, he isn't just a part of creation. Right? He's beyond creation. The very power God used to bring everything into being is Jesus. So he became a part of creation, but he transcends or goes beyond creation, which gives him infinite value. He's God, right? God is more valuable than creation, everything that we see. So, since he gave himself as the price of our ransom, right? What was owed to give us freedom. What does that say about your worth now? And when will it be really important for you to remember that you are of infinite worth? You understand the thinking? Jesus is God, infinite value. If he dies on the cross, pours out his blood to free you, how much are you worth? You're worth the infinite blood of the Son of God, shed on a cross. How important is that for you to remember your worth, to know that? And when is it most important for you to think about your worth in your life? Maybe as a hint, any days when you don't feel like you're worth much? What would cause you to think that? You can see how important this understanding is, the price of our ransom, Christ himself. To spur us along in this, I'm going to read to you from Psalm 49, verse 8. Do you know, the psalmist says there that the ransom for a life is costly? No payment, right? No human payment, that alone, is ever enough. Only God could pay the price of a human life. All right, how important is it for you to know that your value, proven by Christ's sacrifice, is equal to the infinite Son of God, infinite value, his very blood? And what times in your life would that be really important for you to remember that? God's blessings. As you take a look at the world through that view, your worth equals the infinite blood of Christ.